Evening, Star Citizens. We are getting back to it. It's a Friday night. Tonight we're just gonna chill around in the F7A, work up our Bounty Hunter rep, and see what fun we can get into with what is now being called the most imbalanced ship in the game. I don't have it kitted out in the imbalanced spec, which would just be cannons, so we're going to take it stock and see how far it can go, and then maybe take a look at changing it out and making it more and more balanced. Currently playing with Chris Roberts' loading simulator. There we go. Beautiful loading simulator that it is. We're in. Already have its white suit, so we're ready to rock and roll. Disconnected commerce. We'll do that real quick. Make the universe a little bit safer. S9 sticking out of my back. Good old 322. Good old 323. Definitely didn't. Okay, well, that's just going to be stuck like that for a little while.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
The second time I've heard that NBC talk when I get on the tram. I must be directly underneath the Kelto. Keep clear. Did it abandon it? scores. Don't give enough time sometimes to get out of the elevator.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
The
system.
F7A, which is stored at Everest.
Your insurance
Okay.
claim has been sent.
Go ahead and expedite that real quick. We got 3 minutes to let's do a quick C1 Spirit run. We'll do SMO 18 and back.
Delivered to the following location. Please visit us.
Five. Server feels a little off tonight, but we'll try and work it out. The opening and closing of the ramp is the only thing I don't like about the C1. I can't stop it mid-cycle. Should be able to. Feels like the thing I should be able to. Systems on. Engines on. Contact ATC. You're up. Slightly listed to the right. Medical bed is freaking out. Indoors. Quantum. Speed. Alright. Go to SMI. And 018 route. Over. Did it. Muscle memory got the worst of me.
Quantum travel engaged.
234,000. It's gonna be going for gold, so let's see how much we can get. We'll fly risky and buy the whole lot. I won't be able to fill the cargo hold in a C1 with only 230,000, so
Quantum travel complete.
love that you can see it from this distance now. Good evening, Damon. we're going to do some light cargo running. I had to claim the F1, I mean the F7, so we've got a cargo run ahead of us. We've got a lot of heat down here at SMO 18. Interesting. We'll see what this turns into. This looks not too friendly down here. How are you tonight, sir? Or anomaly just took off. Wonder if I'll even have any gold down here to buy. Like they were in a freelancer. Go ahead and drop our gear. Really premature on that. New, almost impossible. They've got to come up with windshield wipers. This is getting annoying. Finalize my fleet for the time being. 400i, C2, MSR, and Caterpillar. So, looking for global scanners and radar and pilot operated guns, yes. So we've ditched the raft. The having both the C2 and the Caterpillar, what's the reason there? They're almost competing ships. Oh, the modularity, probably, right? Yeah, I just realized it. C1 mod, I mean the Caterpillar and modularity, right? Rucker has a cat, and so do I. What you got? What you need? We can hop in the cat tonight too. 45 SCU of gold. I doubt that I'll even be able to buy all of it. Snub carrier. Okay, that makes some sense. Got close. 230 is 39 SCU. Confirm. Alright, now to see if we can get out of here without dying. Since I pledged the Ironclad, they gave me a loanership of the cat until it comes into the game. So we can hop in the cat and do whatever you'd like to. Alright, we got a upside down, right side up. Is that a Pisces? That's a Pisces. I don't have to worry about the Pisces. The Connie scares me. And of course the Retaliator scares the crud out of me. I'm just gonna go hop in, try and get out of here. Hopefully nobody targets. Oh, it's looking good in here. Good evening, Space Trucker Bob. Can the Ursa be stored in the front storage model? Yeah, but it's tricky to get it in there. I'm gonna go buy a rifle tractor beam, and we can try. The ramp on that doesn't go to the ground. It only opens to a 90 horizontal plane. I'll show you what that looks like. Pull it up in the hangar. All right, nothing's targeting me yet. Switch over to gun mode so we can get some shields. Sir Fritz, I'm doing quite well this evening. It's a good day. Just had a fantastic burger. If you're ever in Cypress, Texas, Andy's Bar and Grill, fantastic burgers. My wife is doing interpretive dance. It's a great night. And I'm trying to make a getaway with my gear down. Total noob move in 323. Plot force and speed. Let's go ahead and get this plotted. New Vivage. New menu makes space travel so easy. Now, where are you? Oh, we're not in quantum mode yet. There we go, quantum mode. They're no frou-frou. They're not like gourmet. They're just good, thick, hearty burgers made by a guy who loves hamburgers. Well, we're doing an initial cargo run because I had to claim the F7A, and then we're going to do some cat loading tricks. We're going to see if we can put an Ursa in that front storage bin. I'm pretty sure we can. It's pretty big. And then we just have to get kind of lucky with how we load it. All right, we're going to go sell this. Let's go down to the there. And then we're going to do some F7A combat. I need to work on rep with the bounty hunters so I can start doing some HRTs with those. Celtic pub earlier tonight. What kind of things are on the menu at the Celtic pub? It's a nom. Now that it's... I was right, it's a freelancer. Visual identity at range, moving without targeting. Need to get there. Need to get better at that. Game is active tonight. This is at least 4 or 5 ships here at the Commons loading ramp. Yeah, it's going to be tricky loading it in. I've got a thought on how I'm going to do it. Matter of fact, might actually have an easier time here. But who parks their MSR here? That's a good place for a Connie, but that MSR, come on, man. Some of us. Target friendly. Oh, I accidentally hit the MSR. Oops. Sorry, dude. This is getting annoying. I can't. The new precipitation on the windshields. That's hard to deal with. do the test of, does my ramp hit the ground? Or, yep, it does. Good. So, the idea is to load it into the Nomad, then raise up a few feet, and load it from the Nomad into the Cat. That's cooperative loading, and I love it. Planetary surface exit. That's where I am. I want to go to commerce. Docking collar. What ship is that? Putting an Ursa in there, right? You want? Not too bad. 60,000 from that. Cargo runs. They're still profitable. They're still good. Nothing changes on that end. All right, we'll go be good star citizens. Pick our C1 up off the deck. Go park it and go grab the Cat. Try the trick that I'm thinking of first. Might annoy some people at the garage exit, but that's okay. We can do it. Planetary surface. Also, in the meantime, I'm going to jump into Discord. That way, Bob wants to, he's got somebody to talk to. Test, test, test. Yep, that's working. Okay. Go to my OBS masters here, bring Discord up a little. I realized I dropped it down too low when I was playing that music the other night. Could barely hear beautiful music that Bob had chosen. Minimize. Don't need to minimize. I can do crazy things. Shh. I was gonna try something crazy like that. Try and make it balance on the front end like a ramp. That is almost exactly what I was gonna try and do. Modify the geometry of the landing gear, essentially. It's we. Engines on. Gear up. The Cobra Commander. Getting a little hitching from the server, but doing good otherwise. I'm having sunrise over here. What's... There's no way that ship is providing all the light. Okay. The lighting model realized what was going on. I will see you tomorrow, sir. Thanks for joining in. Can't wait to get a couple more rounds in. Oh, thank you. Miss your company too, sir. Yes, the larger handheld, they're rifle sized. They are in the game. That was the other option. But most of the places where you can get the Ursa, you are an armistice zone, so you can't exactly use them. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It seems to be hit or miss with the logic on it sometimes. Solid approach. So don't hit the boost button, we should be fine. Not far enough in. Yes, I have pledged the C1. I've got wings at the moment. I have pledged 2 pulses, the F7A, the C1, the MSR, and the Ironclad. I think I forgot anything. I love the C1. It is a hands down absolute suggestion. If you're going to upgrade from your starter package, go grab a C1. I don't like to discuss finances. No, I'm not rich. But I do have occasional moments of extra fundage. Hey, Space Trucker Bob, welcome.
What's going on, brother?
Getting ready to test these things out with the C1. Oh, with the cat.
Right on.
All right, let's see. We gotta store the C1.
See what'll shove in it, what'll fit, and what'll ship, or whatever.
Damon was interested in seeing if we can get the Ursa into the front cargo area. I know it'll fit, but getting into it will be the difficult part.
Yeah. How challenging is going to be extremely. That's my bad. It's going to be challenging. Because like, you know, you could get the big tractor beam, but is it strong enough? I don't know.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think the big tractor beam will be strong enough to lift and load the Ursa.
I think so.
Oh, there's tractor beams on the thing, but not from the front.
Yeah. The command center on the Caterpillar won't disengage yet. They haven't got that going yet. But
Yeah.
that's what it's supposed to be for, so that you could take the command center and drive it around there and use its tractor beam to load the front, is what I'm assuming.
Yeah, that would be the right course of action. Let's hope they let it detach in the next patch. It's not going to be a thing, but
It'd be
soon.
nice. Yeah. But yeah, so technically, I mean, if you really, I mean, I guess what are you wanting to know is basically how hard will it be when it comes to that level, or
Yep.
what would be the ship to use to test that?
I think the Nomad is a good test for it, or an MPU VT. I don't have one of those, but I know what's his name. Nuke has one, but he's not on.
Right. Yeah, I don't have one of those, and that may have been a rental.
No, I think he bought it in. I think he bought it in game. No, yeah, I think he actually bought it for real. That's the only way to have gotten it.
Yeah, because they didn't. No, they rented it. You could.
Okay. Well, he was talking about the money he spent on it. He regrets spending money on it. So.
You know, I never
Maybe it
even
was...
tested it. I rented it and I didn't test it. Oh well. Free
Systems
flies.
on. Yeah, of course. I mean, you can just try everything, but you rent everything and don't get around to trying them.
Yeah. Other stuff comes up, you get interested and disinterested. You're all over the page. Got to have a plan going into your free fly.
Yep. All right, cat is. I'm in the cat now, and I'm going to be at New Babbage. The first thing we're going to try is what Damon realized I was going to try and do, which was purposefully land on a light pole to angle the front down.
And then you could just drop it up there.
Yep, that was theoretically the way to do it.
See, on that one, sounds simple enough. We just need a light pole.
Luckily, there are quite a few around the garage there.
Right on. It should be interesting.
Here, the difference between the A1 and the C1 is the A1 is the bomber, much like the A2 and the C2. The C2 is a cargo variant, the A2 is a bomber, so the A1 is a bomber. I think it has like size 5 bombs. They're pretty powerful. Easy enough to wreck most people's day. Contact ATC. Wait for those doors to open. It's going to be a moment. I'll just take a couple candid shots of the candy apple red caterpillar.
Yeah, that's going to be the whole thing with that Caterpillar is that command center, really. Because if it could detach, that's one heavily armed small fighter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for the size of it, it's got a boatload of guns on it.
Yeah, and it's going to be very maneuverable. It's going to be the essence of a glass cannon, right?
Yes. All right, my cat always feels like it's stuck to the ground.
It does. They, like I said, it seems like they, you know, I think what happened is the cat was introduced too early, and at that time, it was a very overpowering ship to everything around it, and then the game developed, but yet they never took the nerfs off the cat for it to fit in now that everything around it is cat size.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it like is suffering. They got it neutered, so to speak, and you don't really have a full cat altogether. So it's like it suffers at everything. The wind, microtech, it just literally blows it around, dude. It's a joke. I don't know how a ship is supposed to carry that much cargo just straight up into the atmosphere off of a planet, but for some reason, fighting the wind current that a man could get out of the ship and walking is challenging. I just don't understand the physics of that.
Oh, I'm feeling it right now. I'm getting tossed in this wind over here.
Oh, I know.
There's another cat that's on its side, essentially.
And it does matter. It does. I mean, if you don't have any kind of wind resistance or any kind of reality check, you know, it does kind of get stupid. The games do, but I don't know if they got this one right. You know what I mean? If it could not like if you can't hover. Hovering would be very challenging in wind. But if you can't fight the wind when you decide to fight it, you should not be able to get out of that aircraft. You would be gone.
Yeah.
The human would just fly away in that kind of wind. You know, so it's like, what kind of realistic are we talking about here? Are you excited though? You're gonna get the fatter pillar.
Yes, I can't wait for it to be a real thing.
Man, I know it, right? I couldn't even imagine. It's like dealing with Wembley all the time. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. You know you will.
Yep.
I just give you a bunch of money and sit here and wait for this magical ship that may or may not ever come to be.
Okay. I have positioned the caterpillar, I think, correctly. Yes, this might work. We're gonna open up the doors and see what it looks like.
Right on. Well, we also should be getting an answer to that altogether, correct? I mean, they've got all the people on the job. They're no longer separated into two separate games. So we either see them pump out ships or they are indeed just milking the system. Is what I got out of it.
Well, we have seen some more rapid development out of them than in past.
Yeah. We have. I mean, this
I'm
UI
hopeful.
This UI change is actually pretty drastic. Let's keep that in mind. Oh wait, where are you at?
I'm at the garage at New Babbage.
Yeah, see, I was just about to take off. I don't know why I thought I needed to go to a moon. It could be daylight though.
There's still too much of a lit. It's still too tall.
I know. I just need coffee. Oh, I'm grumpy tonight.
No, not you. I'm looking at the setup here, and you're right. Those forward beams aren't doing me any good. I can't rest on that loading dock.
Right.
The front end loading dock.
Yeah, those things sticking out. No one really knows what they do, but yeah, they won't even hold it up, will they? It's like they're not there. Inconvenient. They're conveniently disappearing.
No. I mean, they are holding up the ship at the moment. The problem is that I don't want them there. I want to land on the door itself.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. What is around me? What can I... Can I use... Okay. We're going to abandon this idea, and I think we're going to have to go to, like, a mining facility with a Platinum Bay.
You mean like something with lower gravity, or?
Not... That wasn't my first thought, but yeah, we can go to, like, Clio or UTORP or something like that.
Okay, yeah, whatever you think, boss.
All right. Lift off and close.
Oh, that was there's two of them down there. Hard to tell which was
Yep.
which. I'll get out of your way.
Angle for freedom.
I'm assuming so far, this is all on the assumption that this tractor beam will even pick up the Ursa.
Do you have one of the big ones?
Well, it's on the no.
Oh, on the Nomad. Yeah, that should. That really should.
I know I loaded the Ursa just in one of the bays, and it did it. It was nice how easy that was. I just pulled up, opened the bay, got in the Caterpillar, grabbed a hold of it with the tractor beam, shoved it in the hole, closed it up. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, you may want to send me a 10-min back.
Yeah, let's do that.
Anyway, we can follow each other.
Okay, so Damon is saying that those beams are actually scanners.
Are they?
Yep. And then Fear, I was attempting to use the light pole to angle the ship so that those doors would be accessible to load a Ursa into it. That did not work out.
You know what's weird? I've seen people park that Carrack literally off the side of a cliff and just leave it with the ramp open, touching the cliff, and then come back and drive their vehicle on it. So, how does it not work with the Caterpillar?
Those,
You know what I
those that underbite that it has with those scanners, too much for it.
Ah, dang it.
All right, let's see. I think we're gonna go Calliope. I'm double checking the facilities there.
Well, really, they should have overcome this with some kind of a ramp added to it, especially for that front bay.
Yeah, I totally agree. What good does it do if you can't load stuff into it? All right, we're going to Rayari Caltag on Calliope.
You got it, boss.
Lower gravity should help.
Right. All makes sense, right?
Yep.
They can't put one over on us. And we're going to which one on Calliope?
Rayari Caltag.
Oh, this thing is so slow. But at least I actually seem to have a lock-in on it. So once I can get it to function correctly, we shall be moving on. Wow. But yeah. It's just been so glitchy, man. It's like the frame rate's impossible.
Yeah, you're right when you said earlier it was the dupers. They really hammered it pretty hard.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's greed, you know. I
Yeah.
don't know why people don't catch on to that. It's like, yeah, you're having fun for a minute, dude, but chill out.
You are literally ruining the experience for everybody else.
Just destroying the game for everybody. And you're not even going to keep it. You know what I mean? This is a computer game, guys. Everything you're doing is being recorded right now.
Yeah, every action you do is being analyzed.
Yeah. And it can be gone back through and looked at with a fine-tooth comb. So, I mean, wake up to that reality, I guess, is what a lot of people need to do. You're not going to run from it. You're not going to change it in any way. So you got to just kind of work with the system.
Yep.
But
Oh
I
man,
don't
get
know,
some
when I
good
was younger, I probably
screenshots.
didn't know. I would have been like duping big.
That's true. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna max out my bank account by duping.
Yeah. Me 20 years ago would definitely be a duper.
I thought there would be nobody here. There's a little Titan over here.
Is there?
I'm surprised.
Well, I think it got some pretty good momentum. You know what I mean? I think everybody kind of understood what was going on and wasn't taking it completely against the game because of this patch and this glitch
Yeah.
and this, you know. I mean, it has been a rough one. But what can you say? I would not have chosen to starve everybody out and test all this new stuff. But it's what it is. I guess that's how we're going to gain big ground, right? We tested all this big stuff at once, made big changes, hope for the best. But also, they have every reason to be cocky too. Like I say, they've got a full crew on one side now instead of divided forces. You could start pumping it out. What do you think, bro?
I'm gonna land in the dirt here, not put my gear down, figure out how to exit the ship, open the ramp, and see if that difference works.
Right on. It looks, man, you should be able to park there, right? And then
Yep.
just open up, like if that was on top, and then well, no, it's still going to be a bump up, right? Whoa. That's what I'm talking about, dude. You are the man. That's how you belly flop. It's a complete belly flop. You should put all of them on the ground, right?
That's the thought.
Show them how simple this is. Now, wouldn't that be hilarious all this time? And all you have to do is leave landing gear up.
Alright, it's kind of a jump. Do you have an Ursa?
Yeah.
Would you try claiming it and driving it into the front, see if it'll work?
We will hop right on that one.
There's a little bit of a gap, but I don't think it's too much to overcome.
Sounds about right, you know. I don't know, from down here it looks a little bit more drastic, but from up there it did. It looked like you had it figured out. Now, I don't know if you have to pilot it, but we'll soon figure it. Which one
Yeah,
is this?
It's in the far corner. It's straight ahead.
Got you.
The wind, yeah, I have to actively pilot because this wind is killing it.
I'm going correct. Of course, I could have took my ship, right? could
Yeah, you could have flown over there.
have just flown straight on over there in my little ship, which has no problem in the wind.
Damon, the Caterpillar is a loaner. I got it.
Being headstrong.
I got it because I bought the Ironclad, Drake Ironclad, which isn't in the game yet. So they are giving me They gave me the Caterpillar as a loaner to use until it's actually in the game.
Like, no, I already got out of the ship. I'm not getting back here. I'll be able to get back. Good. Let me stop getting in there. There you go.
Personally, I'm not a fan of it. It's slow, and what Bob was saying,
The wrong way. I can tell you that much right now.
is it's was designed for a different game than is current. We've moved on from the type of gameplay that they were expecting for it.
That's not it either, huh?
There's not a blue tower that I'm looking at over there. Oh, did I go to the one place that doesn't have one?
You know what's weird? Is I don't quite see one anywhere.
Okay, well that's
What
a
is that, yeah?
good detour. Well, we'll go find
They
one.
have they have one that doesn't have one.
I'm flying around. I'm looking real quick. Yep,
I mean,
there's
that's
not one
new
here.
to me. That's new to me. All right. Well,
All right,
we know,
upwards we go.
We know we're on track. This is a normal day for us. Everything should turn out accordingly.
All right, looking at the and the thing is the mini map lied to me. It's like it's got a garage, it's got landing facilities. Liar.
Real, huh?
Yeah, bam, landing pad, vehicle services, garage, trading commodities. Okay.
Wow. Oh well. All you can do is believe the brochure, right?
Right. So we're gonna go to Shubin Mining Facility SMC8. It's also on this planet. This moon. Yeah, that's what we're hoping, Damon, that they bring the Caterpillar more in line with the C2. I mean, when they announced the Ironclad and made it $400, they made the C2, the Caterpillar, the Hull, not the Hull, what's the other medium? The Freelancer Max and the Connie all obsolete, just for cargo ability. It just made no sense. You can get 1500 SCU for $400. It's a little ridiculous.
Number 8, correct?
Yes, SMC Alpha 8. So they have to bring something drastically reduce the Caterpillar's cost. It shouldn't be more than $120 since it only has 1/3 of the storage space. It needs to be a little bit faster and more nimble than it actually is. We don't know what the Ironclad, how fast it's going to be, but it's got a lot going for it. Heading down. Man, you're so fast and zippy compared to this thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Gotta love the nomad and atmosphere.
Yes, that is one of the ways that they're going to make it less sensible is by the active economy. So, yeah, I can already run into issues trying to sell RMC in my C2. So, like, I've had to go to multiple places to sell 696. I can't imagine what 1500, what those hurdles will be. That happened in a little joint tonight.
Yeah. Make it even more happening.
And then on the opposite end of that, Damon, I didn't buy the base model. I bought the Ironclad Assault, which only has like 1100 SCU. But its big claim to fame was the ability to load in Nova tanks, 4 of them.
You want an Ursa, correct?
Yes, please, sir.
Coming right up.
Man, my carrot feels faster than this.
Yeah, it does. It feels so slow. Feels like it's powerless against everything around it, don't it?
Yeah. Alright, there's a lot more rocks around this one. I think I found the area that I need to be at to do this right. Open up the doors.
Still 60. The Ursa should be like a 3 minute. And then go down. It's not that
Yeah, I don't think that any ground vehicle, any non-combat ground vehicle should be above 2 minutes of claim time.
Right. I mean, I get it if maybe they make like a tank that can just obliterate stuff, you know, make a real difference. But I don't even feel the tank makes a real difference to you. I mean,
Not really.
pretty much you get one shot and then you're toast because they're on you. That's what I think.
All right, we're in position, holding really good. Looks like.
All right.
Oh yeah, that bay is plenty big for an Ursa. We just got to get it in there.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's a little bigger. I can't really say. I was looking at it myself. I just don't know. I think it's a little bigger. What's wrong back in the
Wish there was a way to turn off the livery lighting on the Caterpillar.
Yeah.
Let's advertise that we're Drake. Wait, it just
Right.
turned itself off. Okay,
You
it
know
was
what?
blinking.
Were you thinking? Okay, you want me to try to come up off the?
Yep.
What's that guy doing there?
Oh, that Titan that's upside down.
Yeah. Just somebody had to complicate things. That's all.
Yeah, that's probably a guy after my own heart.
They knew we were coming, so they baked us a cake.
Would the Ursa fit in the other bays? Yeah, they're pretty drive-through. But again, they have a similar
Alright,
problem.
Dude, I don't know about you, but it's looking pretty favorable to me. Yeah, dude, I'm in like Blim, baby.
You're in. All right, gonna try closing the doors. Here goes nothing. Oh yeah, you fit there. We didn't explode. Can you get out the side door?
All right, let's see.
Huh.
Getting up. Door is opening. Let's see. Side door open. The side door is open, and yes, I can get out. We're gonna. Oh yeah, I'm out of here.
Awesome.
Full ship access. Yes, sir.
All right, there you go, Damon.
Really,
It works.
It does. It fits nicely. And I mean, don't get me wrong. You're not coming out that back door.
Yeah, I didn't think that would be possible.
It's comfortably in there. I'll say that much. It fits perfect.
Okay. Now the second trick is we want to see if we can load it into one of the side bays.
Oh,
So
okay.
go ahead and open those doors so you can back
Exit
out.
on out.
So long as the wind isn't going,
Which one are
Damon.
you wanting to test?
There's one that's bigger, like the front one. I think the first one is bigger. So I need to figure out how I'm going to position that one. Let me see what we can do here. Give me a sec.
Man with the plan. Yeah, it definitely shines Drake. You can tell it's a Drake. And I think it's only with the lights on, correct?
No.
Oh no, you're right. Darn it.
That
Okay,
too
what do
tall?
You want to see if I can just drive up in one of them?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. It takes, okay, it would take two people working together maybe, but yeah, it does appear so. I mean, you're at the wrong side. You know what I mean? You put the catwalk in my way.
Oh, okay.
But
I didn't know that. Let me flop.
yeah, but other than that, it did. It appeared that we were about to load. I just drove right up in there, bro. How do you want me to get out of your way?
Oh, you're good. Need to flop my camera around. There we go. Yeah. Down we go.
Yeah, I don't know how much you're damaging the caterpillar in the process of all this. Yeah, I mean, it appears that basically as soon as you wiggle it into the right position, yeah, boom, I just start driving up on it.
Awesome.
Now I'm
All
in
right.
there. Yeah, that's loaded.
Lift off. 1 sec. I'm going to close doors.
But to make sure that we actually did it and not just said it, I'll get out, make sure I can get out. Which I don't think there's going to be any problems whatsoever. No, right there at the door. Perfect.
All
You can even
right.
get to the ladders for the catwalk.
Awesome. Okay. And Damon was saying this is going to be like a one-time load thing for the NERSA.
Oh, yeah. That is
Right.
a great idea. What, shove it in the front nose and call it a
Yep.
day.
All right. I'm going to land and we're going to do a combat exfil. So you won't have the ramp down to the ground. You're just going to reverse and hope,
Go to a drop.
basically. We're down.
What am I supposed to do?
Just backwards go.
Come on, I'm in the seat. Fire up. Let's go.
Oh, you got cattywampus. Now you're upside down. Okay, you're out. So now I can leave.
There we go. Boom. Yeah, you're good.
Awesome. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, you can't. I mean, I wasn't prepared. I was getting in my seat when you were already down. So if it was planned out, yeah, you could do a drop, right?
Sure could.
Wasn't bad.
All right. Now the next question is, what did they sell here? Is there anything profitable for me to make my return trip to New Babbage?
I believe so. It's number 8. There should be barrel here, correct?
Barrel or diamond? Yeah.
Yeah. Not have a big bad Ursa to guard you. They will never mess with you at the surface. And that penguin flipping out.
Yeah, my prop wash or my jet wash flipped it off the ground.
Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? So what do you think about the cat? Is it-
I think you nailed it when you said it was designed for a different era of the game. It doesn't compete with modern things.
Yeah, it don't,
So.
sadly. And it's beautiful. It's aesthetically perfect.
It is a great looking ship. I'll give you that. It's more beautiful than the C2 in my opinion.
Right.
The C2 just looks like an awkward fat penguin.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The C2 looks okay in a way, but this has that iconic ship look. It's a shame that they want to let it die when none of these ships should die. None of these ships should be obsolete. They all have a purpose.
Yeah. Well, I think though, Damon was saying that it still makes sense to get smaller SCU because even if you load up 1500 SCU, you're not going to be able to sell that at one place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They get you at every angle. Either you can't get enough at the purchasing point or you can't sell it. It take you forever. You got to transverse across all over the galaxy to sell it. So I mean, don't get me wrong. There's always going to be money in cargo hauling. But the problem is there's no way to beat the gambling system. That's all it is. The only way you're going to win big is if you throw a lot of money down. That means you can lose it.
I think you're right.
And in the verse to come, You know what I mean? When people say this is it, let's see how it goes out. Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be piracy. Lots and lots of piracy, brother.
All right, so this is a barrel location.
Cool. How much can you make on barrel now?
We're about to find out.
Hey, I'm a gunner. It does have a gun on it, Caterpillar.
All right, we're buying 292,000 AUEC worth, which is 132 SCU.
Right on.
We're gonna make this run to New Babaj.
Taking the mucho dinero.
We'll see what the profit looks like. Well, yeah, the elevator's not an issue.
Caterpillar owner right there. It's like, dude, you better not mess with me. I leave my ship open, load it up. I don't care. Don't nobody touch a Caterpillar. Because it definitely isn't going to be her lightning speed that gets us out.
Yeah, oh no, you're stealing my caterpillar. Slowly.
It is. It's got to be rough. You know what I mean? It's all good until one of those other ships comes up alongside it.
Yeah, I can just go to the landing pad and get my C8 and chase you down.
But you gotta love it. It's a perfect ship. It really is. Why'd they neuter it so badly? It's a shame. Oh well, still has a big gun on the front. And where there is a big gun, there is somebody who needs to meet.
Damon also highlighted the eventual modularity with the caterpillar is really going to be its big selling feature.
Yeah, it will. It will. It, you know, to have a fully, I mean, I can imagine what it will be like as a rescue, you know, like a hospital or... a garage, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Add another. And like I say, it really is something if it's fully functional. If you can pop that command center off, that is that's a lot of firepower for that much maneuverability. You will be a glass cannon, but you will literally be a glass cannon. You can get right up on them. I mean, just eat them alive and there won't be nothing they can do about it. And you got a tractor beam. After you shoot them, you can tractor beam them back over your ship. Load up the goods and take off. And the Caterpillar, that's going to even be crazier, ain't it?
Yeah, the ability to repair and rearm and refuel things. I mean, it's Strix's version of, I think, the Liberator or the Crucible.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, from the looks of it, honestly, from what I gather out of it, you may be able to have like a hangar, an external hangar landing area, because that's a grid, right?
The top of it is a retractable roof, and then yeah, the internal of it, which you could make open.
But follow me here, because even that retractable roof is a grid that you can stack things on. It's a grid. And you can park aircraft on a grid, correct? Like
Yeah, you can.
All the other ships. I'm just assuming you're aboard.
Yeah, no, I'm going to use it, I think when you asked me, I'm going to use it as a pocket carrier anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean, just think about it, dude. Underneath, where the drop top is, underneath, you could store quite a bit of fighters, ground vehicles, everything you need underneath, right? And then on top, man, I don't know, put a Connie?
I
Pretty big vehicle.
Yeah, it is pretty big. I've got to look at the. It's carrick length. It's the length of a carrick.
Right.
So yeah, I mean it's pretty big. You could probably land a Connie on it.
That would be extremely impressive. You know what I mean? That big of a ship, because that ship has quite a bit of armament on it. You would not want to come up on it. It's got some guns.
I have to step away. I'll be right back, guys.
Go ahead. Maybe get 2 of those size 7 chips on there that Inferno would be impressive.
Crafting new babbage. No. Okay, good. Yes, Damon, the roof is supposed to be retractable. Well, they said it on the Ironclad. They didn't mention the Assault, but... Alright, back.
We'll be back.
But, yes, the top is supposed to be retractable so you could quickly load in really large SCU containers and just basically roll up, annihilate something, strip it for gear and parts, and roll out really quick. Drake always considering piracy as the primary motive.
It is extremely fun to pair the Caterpillar and the Vultures.
Yeah, so that's kind of what so I was gonna outfit mine with a Vulture, a Mantis, and an F7A.
Nice.
So you and you 3 buddies. Somebody hops in the Mantis, stops somebody from running away. The F7A takes them out. The Vulture strips them down, and then you load it all back into the Ironclad.
Yeah, nice. That would be nice, man. Like an assembly line of it.
Oh yeah, no, the cat doesn't have a drop
Like
top.
Mortal Engine.
Exactly.
I'm surprised you knew that one. Be right back. Coffee's ready.
Oh, somebody's got the beautiful red skin for that Carrick. That Best in Show 2952, I think. Oh. Go ahead and park our Candy Apple Red Caterpillar right next to it. Is there? Can I get in right here? Oh yeah, Merlins will fit. The other thing that I was
It
thinking,
is a beautiful ship.
it's so pretty. Wait, I went the wrong way.
Got to lower the stairs. Back the stairs. And this is my pledge ship. You'd think I'd never get lost on it. How pathetic.
The other thing I was thinking of how many Mirai Furies will fit onto the Ironclad. Basically, you just open the top and then just launch 20 of them.
Dude, it would be just absolutely crazy.
Nothing would
comes
stand a
open.
chance.
Yeah, I mean, it would just like the bees in that Star Trek movie.
Yes.
I mean, realistically, even like the Caterpillar and the Z2 can hold an impressive amount of those little bee ships.
Yep.
So yeah, it would be very, very interesting to see what kind of firepower that could unleash.
Yeah, I got you, Damon. It's not luxury in the least. It's just utilitarian. Yeah.
That's crazy firepower to just be running around with that Ironclad. Because if I remember correctly, it's got 2 size 5s up front on each side.
Yep.
I mean, that alone is something you don't really want to run up against. And then, I don't know, it's probably got several size 3s up under the belly.
It said that it has size 3 quads, which are just gonna rip through something.
Yep.
That's like anti-aircraft flak right there.
But dude, that other ship's gonna have size 5 or quads. 5 quads.
Jeez.
Dude, that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna have 2 of them.
All right. Here.
I mean, damn! If those two gunners get on you at the same time, it's gonna be like 8 infernos lighting up on you at the same time.
All right. That one barrel run was 40,000 profit.
40,000, man! And how much did you have to dub up? How much was the?
So the risk was 290.
Right. That ain't bad. I mean, you make almost 50 for 290 for almost 300,000. But
Yeah.
you've got to you got to turn over at least 4 loads, or you're going broke every time you get
Yep.
robbed. It's gambling. That's the part where a lot of people, I think, don't really get into the proper wording of this stuff, because they're like, man, you can make $1 million a run. It's like, no, you can't, bro. No, you can't. You make $50,000 a run. You put up millions of dollars a run. You risk millions. You can lose $millions a minute. Is what you need to say. And the bigger the ship is, the more opportunity to lose. It's like getting the higher stakes table. That's what it is. Going from a Caterpillar to an Ironclad would be, awesome. Think of the money you're making. And in one shot, you could lose probably, I'm guessing, around 20 million a pop. It's probably going to be the future. And then if you get it right, you'll win 3 million, I'm assuming. So if you can get it right, that's making good money every hour or 30 minutes or whatever. You're making $3 million a pop. But you got to make sure you can repeat it. Where a lot of the other stuff, the mining and that, you gamble nothing but your time. So that's kind of why I got into mining. As an overall, that's why I got out of the trucking part of it. It's rigged incorrectly. Why would you do it? You get what I mean? You're going to throw up even in this run, you're going to throw up $300,000, and you have to do that 6 times to make a profit, to really make a profit. You get what I mean? And if you don't accomplish that and you fail, then you're losing money real quick. Now, what I think they ought to do is make it where you get a mission to transport the goods for X amount of money. You get what I mean? And
Agreed.
that would catapult the game into some crazy fun for everyone.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
do you keep, I guess in that system, how do you keep the cheaters from basically taking a load of goods and giving it easily to their friends? You get what I mean? Not putting up a fight, not trying to keep it.
well, I don't think you should know what your cargo is.
Ah, how interesting would that be, right?
That
So
your cargo is a blind pickup, and you have to. I mean, that's not going to stop somebody from scanning you, but it's reputation based. If you're not a good runner, if you keep getting stolen from, you're not going to be able to do those missions over and over again.
Ah, yeah. That is a good point. So basically, if you don't, then your rep goes down and you can no longer fill up your Caterpillar.
Yep.
Right?
Basically.
Interesting. Nice view. The only way to fly.
All right, we've done the cargo runs bit. Let's go do some bounty hunting stuff.
Bounty hunting? What do you want to hunt? In this or in a...
That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
It would, but we've done crazier, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a part of me that wants to be funny and do that. Do I have pilot operate? I do have pilot operated weapons.
Yeah, you got, but I mean, come on. It would be seriously but a joke. I mean, I'm game to try anything, but I gotta get some drinks anyway. But then again, we're not gonna survive the first run. So, don't really need drinks to die on a planet. Or in space, right? Your
It's
choice.
true. You know what? Just for the lull of it, just for the funny, we're going space. We're gonna see if we can find a bounty mission to go do.
Right on. Let's go get them.
Let's show them why this thing's painted red.
Tell them. Get these rhino repeaters of spit. Technically, it's probably made like a big stick for the reason that it's good to hit people with.
All right, we got our mission. It's not letting me share it, unfortunately.
Right on. It's alright, I'll still be able to shoot at whoever turns red.
That's the right answer.
Yeah, definitely try to get some screenshots, brother. It's a beautiful sight. I got the green paint.
That's an easy one. Almost every single ship, I don't know of one that doesn't, they have atmosphere even with the doors open. I'll test it, but I'm pretty sure that it's just going to be breathable, that there's some low-level force field in place. Good question, though. There's always that threshold when you're gasping for air and you run into the back of a Pisces. There's no door there. You just crash the threshold and you can start breathing again. Guns mode on.
Right on. Excuse me, sir. You notice you have items of burden. Here to liberate you.
Hold on to your butts.
Yep, that's all tractor beams are, low-level force fields moving towards and or away, enveloping the target. I have Panthers. This thing is well armed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you can de-dock that, that's going to be one heck of a fighter. You're not going to want to meet that fighter. And it's going to be extremely maneuverable. My guess is it's going to kind of be like a Pisces, right?
But
Maybe
better
a little
armed.
bigger, but way
Yeah.
better armed, yeah. And you got a tractor beam. Yeah, that's why I got this ship. I was like, man, that's the ship. Because when they come after you, you're kind of stuck unless you can detach something. There you go. Fighter jets, got it all.
Alright, our target's name is Tanner Aguilera.
There we go. Christina's older brother.
Yeah, Christina's older brother's going down.
Aguilera family was never no good for nothing anyhow.
I'm not able to detach it yet, but I don't know. I think it's interesting. I haven't looked into that. I've not really paid much attention to this ship because of its subpar performance compared to the C2.
Come on, Tanner. Give in. You know what I mean? Don't make this drawed out thing. You know that we know that you know that I know. They know. Might as well just give it up.
Might have to take out some turrets.
Okay. Why is it not wanting that? It keeps saying red like I'm not hitting it. I'm all on the hitting it. I don't know why it's not hitting.
I think you got it. We're no longer taking hits.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like they want us to go into it?
Don't dare scratch
Oh.
the caterpillar.
Well, we're going bunker diving apparently.
Going bunker down. Oh, wait a minute. We got a recharging situation here. Yeah, I don't know if we're clicking right here.
I see it. It looks destroyed.
Yeah, it was destroyed last time though. Kind of come up on top of it and go down. We've already taken as much beating as we're going to take, right?
Oh, it didn't even scratch the paint. Yeah, it looks clean to me.
Your call, brother.
All right, we're landing. We got to go into here. I thought it would have been a fight. That's an atmosphere fight.
No, sir, it will be Kong Fu. Did you bring a gun? Oh, I think I did. I brought a gun.
I brought the only weapons I need, my fists.
The fist of fury. Yes, sir.
Oh, I do have a gun. I have an FS9 on me.
On. Yeah, I predict this is gonna go down fairly
You're right, still.
smoothly.
Don't need them. Still Life's watching the channel now. He's like, you don't need guns.
You know, guns are for sissy little boys. Boy, this is glitchy though. This one. You think the Dubin will now calm down and thus make the game playable again?
Yeah, they're gonna start banning them.
Oh, are they? They're actually gonna actually do something. That'd be, I mean, awesome.
Objective complete. All right, let's see what else we can kill down here.
Well, I'm talking about. We ain't got a crime stat yet. We have not completed anything, have we? Is there anything worth looting? Did you check the loots?
I'm still looking for people to kill. Oh, pretty.
Oh, there's a bullseye. Whoa! How am I out of bullets already? My bullets not filling back up. Okay. Well, you're correct. There's one good way to do everything. No.
Punch, punch, punch.
Why isn't it? It's not working at all. It's weird.
Well, this guy's dumb. You okay?
Oh yeah, I'll be okay. Actually, I'm gonna need to go ahead and heal though, since I'm trying to prove a point that I can survive forever. I just don't know why my guy won't do the fight maneuver. The guy wouldn't shoot at me either, you know what I mean? Weird.
Yeah.
It's like we fell in love. Oh. But I think it is cleared now, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Did you check all the boxes?
I haven't checked a single box yet.
Really?
Hey, there's a red box.
What if you finally found that outfit you were looking for?
I have not found that outfit yet.
You haven't found that yet?
No, sir.
I think they ought to just sell an outfit like it.
Okay.
Make it respawnable. Is somebody still alive?
Oh no, I'm killing all the ones that I knocked out.
Oh. Getting rid of all those aggressive tendencies, huh?
Yep.
Working out your problem.
Percussive maintenance. All right, that was highly successful.
Right on. Of course, I mean, we kind of figured it would be, right?
Yeah.
And you got some nice guns, though. You got some red guns.
Yeah.
Right?
Found the arrowhead sniper, the red one, laying on the ground. So somebody else died here and they left that.
I mean, it's a laser, right? But it is a nice one. Are any of the lasers any good? Is that what you're...
Yeah, a couple of them are pretty good. I'm a big fan of the Karna.
Really?
Yeah, it's my second best choice. If I'm not running an FS9, I'll run a Karna.
Huh. Oh, I was really... I was surprised the standard gun. Everybody was talking about it the other night. Nuke was saying it's the gun to have, the F4 or S4 or whatever. I was like, man, that gun is junk to me. It's like you always reloading. It doesn't put down enough power, you know. And you're always stuck reloading too much and being overrun. where the one that I'm carrying, the what is it, the C4 or whatever, it seems to do a little better. What do you think?
Well, I just crashed the desktop. Good.
Of course. Why would it have worked any other way?
Exactly. Still Life. Oh yeah, Still Life brought up the Dimco. The Dimco is like the FS9, but energy based. That's a really good one too.
Really?
Yep.
Because I've got some that they've given. You know what I mean? I just never use them because I heard the lasers are no good.
Now they're pretty good. I just prefer ballistics all the way around.
Right. Well, what do you think of the C4?
The C54, that used to be the PvP gun.
You think so?
Well, it was the high rate of fire, and it had a lot of it would move your opponent around basically. It transfer force pretty well. All right, here's hoping I just get right back into my cat.
Right back into the cat. Where you at?
Oh, I crashed to desktop. I'm probably standing there at the weapons rack. I just put that sniper rifle in the weapons rack.
This is a realistic scenario.
Yeah.
One guy's lost in the ship looking for another guy that's respawning. The med guy.
Laser LMG 100 shot. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, there is something to be said about why would you be in a freighter hauling goods and turn it into a glowing light? Why? I mean, you want it to disappear, correct?
Yeah, you want to go unnoticed.
Yeah, it would be kind of stupid, the livery side. I mean, you want those lights for when you're loading and unloading, but you want them... I don't know.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, and it's just a bunch of lights along the hull, and then when you get into like fog or snow, it makes your view in front of you impossible because
it does.
It's so bad. Why can't I turn off the fog lights, guys?
I mean, realistically, there for a while, I was like, man, someone must have really hated this shit. I mean, you know what I mean? The programmers, one of them they hated this shit. It's like everything about this ship they hated. They wanted it to be the most miserable ship ever created. But everything's so well designed. I mean, the tractor beam system, the whole thing seems to make sense. The modulars, that's gonna be crazy. Did you beam back in yet?
I'm still loading, so it's the chances are dwindling every second that I spend on the loading screen.
Man, you know what I mean? That extra $10 a month.
Where's my priority access, Chris? Come on, I'm concierge now.
That's what we need. Priority. We need real benefits, buddy. Come on, Chris. You know what I mean?
Yo.
There's some whales out there. Let them do that chirp, whatever it is, that moan, whatever. I'm not Dora. I can't even pretend to talk to a whale. But you should be able to. That's the part I don't get. Everything in life is pay to play, right? I mean, if you can afford a Ferrari and all I can afford is a Pinto, well.
Oh, I'm being facetious. I don't expect any preferential treatment just because I've.
Well, I mean, really, you don't?
No, I don't like pay to win games. I just really like sport a lot.
Okay, you like the gameplay, but seriously, there should be some people. I mean, when you get to a point of investment like you can in this game, I think that you should be prioritized a little bit. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't want to. I don't like it.
I get it.
All right, it spawned me back at New Babbage.
Oh,
So,
you're kidding me.
no, I'm not kidding you.
Do you have anything on here?
I have nothing worthwhile. Just that red. Actually, let me see if I even came back with that.
I don't know. So it's basically just the empty caterpillar.
Yeah. It can be abandoned, or you can fly it back to New Babbage if you wanted.
Either or.
Okay, well, we're at 10 o'clock, and I think I'm gonna call it here. Get caught up on some sleep. I had a blast. Thanks for joining me, man. It was great to play with you again.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I've been just cranky and irritable and tired this past couple of days.
Everybody's entitled to that.
Right.
Damon,
Yeah,
I crashed your desktop. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. I had a blast. It's been a good chance to get back into the game. I'll be on tomorrow evening, probably sometime tomorrow afternoon, maybe a little, and definitely on Sunday as well. Thanks for watching me play Star Citizen poorly, guys.